Welcome, and thanks for tuning in to Legitimate News at 5. Today, we remember a man vital to the Spanish Revolution. Poet and dramatist Federico Garcia Lorca was born this very day, June 5, 1898. As a child, Federico was known to carry on conversations with inanimate objects. Federico also studied music as a child, and later on in his late teens, he wrote poems which he would recite at local cafes. Reporter Dick Trickle has more on the story at hand. When Federico returned back to Spain in 1930 from a lengthy visit to North America, what he would be returning to certainly influenced his works. The dictatorship of Primo de Rivera fell while the Spanish Republic was in the process of establishing itself. He was appointed for the position as a director of University Student Theater Company. There, Federico was able to tour Spain and introduce audiences to radically modern interpretations of classic Spanish theater. Federico commented that outside of Madrid, the theater, which in its very essence is a part of life of the people, is almost dead, and people suffer accordingly, as they would if they had lost their two eyes, or ears, or a sense of taste. We, in terms La Baraque, are going to give it back to them. Local historians were able to uncover lost tapes of Federico that contained video interviews of his work. As a tribute to Federico's birthday, we were able to obtain a copy of one of these tapes and convert it to 1080p resolution to present them to the public.
Por lo tanto, el señor Lorca podrías darnos una idea su trabajo?
What you say?
Sorry, still learning Spanish, but could you give us some insight on your work, please?
Yeah, see, my love for the theater began in my adolescence, however, I did study law.
Hold on, sorry. When I meant work, I meant your plays, your writing.
Oh, okay. A couple of my most well-known plays are the rural trilogy of Blood Wedding and The House of Alba. You know that one?
Yeah,
that one.
It was a good one.
Yeah, and those two are both ones that wrote with the intention of rebelling against the norms of bourgeois Spanish society.
I'm assured that this did not rest too well with Francisco Franco's fascist regime.
Most certainly not. My work was placed with a ban, and being myself, I wasn't very fond of the idea of having my work banned. What I found funny was that my work was classified as politically dangerous.
What was the political danger of your work?
Obviously, the idea that my work would influence the Spanish people to cause more rebellion on the fascist Spanish Republic. However, this certainly exposed the Spanish Republic's weakness.
What weakness?
Oh yeah, you ask so many questions. Obviously that even though the Spanish Republic ruled, something as simple as my plays could spark the people into rebellion and overthrow Franco.
Just delving more into your plays, what else were you portraying to the Spanish public?
More or less the struggles of rural Spanish life and rituals, as well as Spanish women who were given few choices regarding how to live their lives. Again, these are the little things that the Spanish Republic certainly saw as hazardous to the Spanish public.
I found it interesting that you became such an accomplished writer whilst you managed to fail calligraphy in secondary school 5 times.
Our course was very silly. It was taught by a very stupid teacher. How do you know about this? I have not told anyone.
Well, it was on Wikipedia, but anyway, I do actually agree with your teacher. I mean, I've read some of your works, and the grammar is pretty strange.
Hey, it is the point that counts, not the grammar. I do not go around insulting you. At least I am more accomplished than you stupid low-income reporter.
Hey, shut up. It's not my fault, the economy.
We apologize for the technical interruptions. Consequently, Federico would die at the age of 38. His brother, Francisco Lorca, was interviewed about his death.
So, how did your brother Federico die?
Yo man, I don't like to talk about it, but he was only 38 at the time, and he was taken out of his jail cell in Granada by some of Franco's fascist militia dudes, and he was just shot along with some teacher and 2 of these anarchist bullfighters who were all part of the rebellion.
I'm sorry for your loss. So was he killed because of his controversial works, or were there personal reasons?
Well, that was certainly the biggest reason, but he was kind of homo, so that probably had some extra effects towards some of their decisions.
So, did they think killing him was going to do something?
Well, I guess they just wanted to prevent him from writing more poems that they didn't like. Plus, the government burned a lot of his writings in Granada's Plaza del Carmen after his death. I guess they also try to make everyone forget him by having his name be forbidden to be said.
That's so communist.
I know, right?
Are all his writings still banned?
Well, his works are slowly being unbanned in the 1940s until 1971. However, I'm not sure how I know this because that's still in the future.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Lorca.
Anytime, brah.
That was reporter Kanye North speaking to Federico's brother about his death. 2009 would be the year of excavations to find Federico's body, and a stone memorial was built to Federico and all of the Spanish Civil War victims. This is Dick Trickle for Legitimate News at 5, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Up next, is your dog safe from terrorists? All that and more coming up after the break. As a child, Federico was known to carry on conversations with inanimate objects.
Hello, Mr. Stuffy.
A couple of my most well-known plays are the rural trilogy of Blood Wedding and what was it called? Alba something. I forget. It's been a long time.
I don't know who the terrorist? All that and more coming up after the break.
However, I did study law in you're supposed to come out.
Oh.
You know what's funny? What are you doing? I know it's coming out, but whatever.
Looks like you're eating it.
I never studied law when I went to school. Why didn't you cut me off?
I'm not thinking cutting off there.
I did, however, study law when I went to school, What are you doing? Why do you keep messing up?
It was so weird, it was intercutted. It was like Francisco Franco's fascist regime wasn't very too pleased with this thing.
Oh, no. Okay, let's stop there. I don't know the rest of my life. I have to watch. A ban in, Shit, okay. Okay, that's good.
No, wait, I want the gun.
No gun. Okay, we're done. More or less the struggles of Spanish. Nothing you. At least I'm more accomplished than you stupid low-income reporter. Wanna keep that one?
Yeah.
I'll do that one again.
You're holding the boom mic. What are you doing?